Alright, we're here for round 1, and my hand is not great, but I'm keeping it. Removal spell, perfect mana. Would be nice if either the Return or Storm Breath or something else, but can always draw more sweet stuff. I'm not sure what Temple of Malice means. Maybe Jund Monsters, maybe Devotion, either red or black. It's unlikely I'm going to be attacking Mutavault on turn 2. Yeah, he plays a Curated. So here he might play Pelucranos, and then I can kill it and attack him, so I'm going to play Mutavault. Nice thing about not playing like Nightveil Spectre or whatever, you just get to play your Mutavault early, sneak in those points of damage, which actually matters a lot in this deck. Xenagos is not good for me. I'm a little behind. And here I don't think I can really do anything except attack his thing. And then hopefully return it next turn. This is not going well. Him being on the play and having him Curated. It's going to be tough to beat those Satyrs. So I don't think I can do anything else except return his 2 cards and kill his Xenagos, and then hope that these dragons are enough to stabilize me. Seems like a pretty loose plan. Killed 3 Planeswalkers with 1 card. Look at that. Oh man, he just has so many Xenagoses. So I'm going to take a hit for 8, play Storm Breath, and then I'm dead no matter what. So I'm not sure what my options are here. Maybe he just tries to make mana or something, but yeah. He's just going to try and kill me, and almost certainly be successful. So, yep, that is it. A little too slow. So for this matchup, I like the extra removal spells, the zombies, and the needle. And then the duresses can go, and the spray can go. And I'm on the play, like on the draw it's pretty easy, because you can just do stuff like Shave Pack Rat or Shave of Rakdos' Return or something. But here I'm not so sure. I don't know. It's like I kind of want to cut some Pack Rats, just because if he goes like Courser into Pelucranos, then they're not very effective. You're mostly just going to be killing him with your big threats. But then again, if I had a Pack Rat in that game, like maybe I could stop his Xenagos Assault. Stupid Brad Nelson played 4 Xenagos in his Invitational deck. What a jerk. Yeah, I don't know. I'll read the bones, which I think is fine, and 2 Pack Rats, which is not ideal. But like I said, I need to figure out exactly what my sideboarding plans are. Like, I like the Storm Breaths. They are kind of slow, but give me a way to kill his Planeswalkers. So on the play, I definitely like those. Like maybe on the draw, I could cut one. So. This hand is basically a strict upgrade of my last one. I have the exact same hand, but Lifebane instead of a land. Plus, I have a Temple. But I don't really want to play Temple on turn 1 because I'm not sure if I'm going to need a land or not. Like almost certainly, if there's a land on top, I would keep it because I have these 2. but I don't know. Maybe if I play Blood Crypt and then draw a land, I could like scry into a demon and keep it instead of like this. It's kind of the same thing, I guess, though, if like I scry into a land, keep it, and then draw a demon, but I don't know, I feel like I'm not very likely to play a 2-drop, and getting more information before I actually scry is going to be helpful. Okay. Definitely keep that. So I don't think it would have changed anything. If he played an ooze or something, I'm not going to price it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Pelucranos and some dragons. Alright. I think I'm in reasonable shape this game. He should probably kill this, so he has time to deploy his threats. Yeah, that's what he does. So that's good. It's good for him. So now I should be able to price his dragon that he plays and then return his hand away. Oh, but he plays a Domri. I guess he kind of... No, he has a Stomping Ground. Oh, well. I think that's fine anyway. It's kind of the same thing, except now I have a dragon in play. I don't really like using Domri and then scrying either. I think that should have happened in the other way, probably. So now I get to play dragon. And this is kind of cool because from what he saw, I don't even have dragon. I'm just a normal devotion deck. So I'm just like, rawr. Smash your thing. And now he's the one that's super far behind, so this is going pretty well. Being on the play or draw matters a ton, unfortunately. So now what are we doing? Are we returning him for 1? So we could return him for 1 and get his dragon and kill his dragon, or we could Thoughtseize his dragon and play another dragon. I think I like that plan better. I don't think there's anything... He could draw mortars to punish me, I guess. That would be bad. But he would be at 8. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. This puts me in a really good position to win. Yeah, I think it's pretty much mortars or bust. Can only deal me like 10 if he monstresses, so. Guess I'm just supposed to return him first. Because his plan is monstrosing this to block. So I don't think he could cast a spell in response. So there we go. Evening it up really quickly. Now, since I'm on the draw, how do things change? Storm Breath was obviously really good that game, but only because I was able to slow him down a little bit. Or, like, he slowed himself down, I guess, just by, like, playing his Domri instead. Could definitely see cutting one on the draw. It is really good if he doesn't have an accelerator, though. I wouldn't mind like a Duress on the draw to snipe a Xenagos. Read the Bones is probably just bad on the draw, so I'm almost certainly never going to need the cards. Like when the games end, I have like these spells in my hand that I haven't gotten to cast yet, so I don't think the read is necessary. So yeah, I'm gonna board back in a Duress. I think 2 Rats is fine. It could conceivably be 0. I do kind of want the second Duress, but I'll just keep it like this. Maybe one of these days when he plays Xenagos, we can have a Dreadbore or something. So yeah, I think that's good. Alright, this hand is a little risky. We're on the draw, but we have Thoughtseize Pack Rat, but don't have a third land. But I think, like, I'm not going to mulligan this hand, you know? Like, if you want to mulligan hands like this, you are playing the wrong deck. Like, this is basically what you want, so. Alright, this is a problem. This is when splashing in your Pack Rat deck ends up hurting you, where you have this Temple. I thought I want to go Thoughtseize Pack Rat, now I don't know. Because if I'm going to go Thoughtseize, worrying about... Well, like, say I Thoughtseize him and he has 2 Planeswalkers. I'm not going to play Pack Rat on 2, so maybe I should just play this Temple. And he kept the card on top, so I could try and snipe that too. So yeah, I think I'm just going to play it a little slower. I'm probably not going to be able to curve into Pack Rat, and unfortunately I basically have to keep this on top because it is one of the few things that deals with his bigger creatures. So it makes the return slightly less in the Pack Rat, or slightly worse, and the Pack Rat slightly worse because I'm not going to have a bunch of lands, but those cards will be good eventually. Alright. I like that they don't play an Accelerator. I'm fine playing those games. Okay, so he's got Domri, which I'm definitely going to take here. I guess with the... I'd probably just let him keep his Decay. I probably Thoughtseize his Pelucranos, save my removal spell, and then eventually I'll return this Decay. And then that should be fine. So I don't think I need to take 2 here to Thoughtseize him. Especially since I could draw a Lifebane Zombie. And if I draw a Key Rune, then I just get to play that in Thoughtseize, so I think that's fine. So he drew that Temple, so that's cool. And he kept it on top, which is not cool. So if he draws a Xenagos, plays it in the land, he's going to have 3 cards left. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get his hand, and I would want to return him for 3 anyway, so I still think I can't play this Pack Rat. I'm going to just wait. Xenagos would be really bad, though. Okay, so now if he kept a Storm Breath, that's cool. Hopefully he didn't have like his own Rakdos' return or something. That'd be kind of sick. Alright, so what did he keep? This is kind of wild. I think I just wait still? Like if I return him for 3, he gets to keep a card. Alternatively, I could just play Pack Rat. And I think that might be better. He can decay 1 and then whatever. I can just pitch this Mortars. I have 2 removal spells still, so yeah, I'll just do this. This game is perplexing. He didn't kill it. What is happening? Now he's decaying at main phase? I have no idea what's happening. Alright, same deal. Ship this mortars. Get another rat. Okay, that's fine, man. Could have just done that on my end step. Yeah, now I just have to clear his hand out before I play this Life Bane. And then hopefully I can just clock him with that Mutavault and use removal spells on his creatures. Primeval Bounty, I see. Boom. Well, that's a hasty dude. Okay. So I'm just gonna kill his thing right now. I don't want to do the dance of like if he draws a land and attacks, and then he just attacks and passes priority, and then I'll take some from the monstrous. Okay, that's a good draw. And he kept it on bottom. So I think we're a pretty heavy favorite at this point. Mortars could always get me. The dragon, whatever. So what's the worst planeswalker for me? What am I needling here? Maybe he'll just concede. Yeah, I actually don't think he has any outs. Because even if he draws mortars, I'd kill him with Mutavault. What are we waiting for? Oh, thank you. Thought you were going to be one of those dudes that types in the chat. Alright. So put you to 1. Yeah, he did. He called me lucky. That's fine. What should I name? It's a sweet card. Miko Koro. Let's name Miko Koro. It's one of my favorite cards, in case you guys didn't know. Look, man, I know I'm lucky. You don't have to complain about it. It's fine. This game is weird. Watching this play out, where it's like, maybe I'm just a bad monsters deck. I don't know. I mean, I'm certainly leaner than they are. You know, like the curve is lower. I'm not as reliant on drawing the mana creatures and stuff, and I have like more pinpoint stuff like Thoughtseize. But yeah, mortars me. That's great. Kill you with Mutavault. Who's lucky now? You peeled your mortars. Oh, come on, man. I don't know. So yeah, might be a bad monsters deck. We're doing kind of the same stuff. I like the Thoughtseizes and more removal and just sticking to bigger threats mostly and having a better mana base, not messing with stuff like Scavenging Ooze, which can be pretty underwhelming. So I don't know. Plus we have cool stuff like Hammer, Read the Bones, Demon's really big. The mana guys in Rakdos' Return are definitely really good though, but maybe that just means I should have another key rune. They're kind of slow. And I get to play 4 Mutavaults, which is what I'm killing my opponent with this game. So, I suppose there's that. Yeah, that was good. Very nice first round, and hopefully we'll keep going.